Welcome to our team of spoken English, our smart classes. Learn English swiftly. You are watching ESCC podcast with our global educator and my Aditya stars. I'm Dr. Madhu.
Hello, I'm Jeannie Rapstead.
Hello, I'm Marisa Zashirai.
Hi, I'm Aish Gosar.
And today, in today's program, with me discussing upon the topic like Sartorial Elegance meets verbal brilliance. You can see over here. We all have a Sartorial Elegance, and we all are going to do show with our intellectual verbal brilliance at how it goes with conversation and interactive vocabs. So, like as you're watching a CC podcast, time for the intellectual conversation. So over to you, my shining star and my global educator.
Janie, ma'am, you always look so elegant. Your sense of style is impeccable.
Well, thank you very much, Erisa. I believe that sartorial elegance reflects one's personality and can make a lasting impression.
I agree with you both, but don't you think verbal brilliance plays an equally important role in leaving an impression?
Absolutely, Ayush. How you express yourself verbally, your choice of words, and your ability to articulate ideas can be just as influential as your appearance.
You are right, Ayush. Sartorial elegance and verbal brilliance are like two sides of the same coin. They complement each other, enhancing one's overall presence and impact.
It's fascinating how our style and words can shape how others perceive us. It's a balance that can truly elevate one's presence in any setting.
So it's safe to say that both elements are essential for making a memorable impression, whether in a professional or social context.
Indeed, Teresa, sartorial elegance and verbal brilliance, when combined, create a powerful synergy that can open doors and create lasting connections.
That's just wonderful. And I believe, ma'am, we are so connected with your personality because I find your personalities together, Saratoga elegance with verbal brilliance. And that is the same. When I was thinking of the topic, this glimpse in my mind. Yeah, this is the topic which really suits and we can learn from her more. So, ma'am, if you want to add up some more points from your side, we would love to hear.
Okay, I would like to say a few things because I am the hat lady. And here in the United States where I live, we have 4 seasons. So usually at the end of the summer season, we stop wearing straw or paper hats. So I'd like to talk a little bit about this hat. It is designed by Vincent Camuto, who is a fashion designer here in America, and it's made of finely woven paper. Now, who would have guessed that? You would think looking at it, because maybe from this monitor you can't tell what the composition is, but it's finely woven paper. And we generally stop wearing straw and paper hats at the beginning of fall because we use felt hats to keep our heads warm in the winter. So that is just a little comment about hats.
That's so beautiful. Is something an amazing sign, so even we love to wear it now, and but still we need little courage to wear outside in our city, if I say because like when I say to my spouse that I'm going to wear it, he's like, everybody will look at you then, like why you are wearing it. But then instead of using a scarf, why don't we wear a hat then? So generally, what I do, I just try with my colleague or any lady who is my friend. I just go with them, and then we together do it same thing, and then that there is okay. We become more comfortable. So we tried it, and as usual, we have done many podcasts with a hat. So wherever I came from the institute, that time I never brought a hat in my hand, but I wore it with my sometime with my sister-in-law, sometime with my friend, and we were wearing it, and that was so beautiful. So
I'd
yes,
like,
ma'am.
since Indian ladies don't generally wear hats, is there?
They wear it in Goa, Koreans. There are the different places where they wear it together.
Okay.
So, but that's really okay. You know what? Let me tell you. If in my city, if I keep one two, 3 years. So maybe it is going to be fashion.
Well,
So that
many American ladies do not wear hats either. You know, we used to wear a lot of hats here in the 40s and the 50s. Every lady had a hat to complete her ensemble. But today, many people have gotten away from that because we have become very casual dressers in the United States. Not my preference. I don't like that. I like people to dress up for the moment. But there are some people that do have the same taste that I do, and they add a hat to their outfits. And, you know, as I mentioned to you once before, I have over 150 of them. So I try to put together an ensemble to wear here or there with a hat that matches the jacket. But yeah, we don't have a lot of hat wearers in the general population here in the United States either.
and this is what we you unique, ma'am, and this is glimpse. I'm telling you, when it comes any webinars and session, we are doing many, means many, like thousands of. So out of them you are glimpsing seriously different and unique, and we remember, yeah, this is somebody who is. So but if I, so maybe then together, but yeah, they will say that I'm copying, but I love to copy, I love to copy. Those are who are intellectual and they're unique, and I think I copy only 1% people, because I always go with the uniqueness. So, but this is something so unique. And as you're watching SCC podcast, so let's recap the vocabulary from, because before program we end, because you have heard many amazing professional vocabularies with my global educator and my shining star. So first word is sartorial. Sartorial related to clothing styles or tailoring, especially in a skillful or fashionable way. So you can see, especially you can see Journey, ma'am, that she has a connected, that her hat is matching with the clothes and the jacket and everything together. So sartorial, impeccable, flawless, perfect, or without any errors or faults. So you all really interacted impeccable, my shining star, my global educator. Articulate, express thought or ideas clearly and effectively in speech or writing. So today's conversation was so articulated. Synergy, the interaction or cooperation of two or more elements to produce a combined effect or greater than the sum of the separate effects. So I think that you found our today's broadcast so synergic and the perceive. It's to become aware of or to know or recognize something through the senses, especially sight, sound, or intuition. So yeah, I think that we must perceive, and more than this, our commentators are perceiving a lot. So because now let's review the valuable comments from the wonderful viewers I can see. And when today is Erisa, so Albania is with us. Because when she is there, so this is something so wonderful about Erisa and Arvina when they both watch. So I find it that whole Albania is with us, where there are many comments. So let's go through it with number of comments which I could glimpsing. So Rohan, my shining star lighting, I'm extremely proud to be a part of entertainment family. I'm a star friend. Ansi Dodo, everyone is shining. Thank you. And Narendraji, everyone is looking astonishing in those hats. Thanks, Million. And a big support to Ayush. You're wonderful and always keep rocking. He should be. And then the heart from Albania, from Ansi Dadu. Thank you so much. Rohan is also writing now. That's called Shining Under the Guidance of our respected global educators, Jenny Ma'am and Dr. Madhi Bose. A huge respect to you for providing such a great opportunity. Your inspiration. Thanks, William, my dear shining star. Ajolina Bikuri. I believe that how I'm pronouncing it, this is Albania's name. So Elisa is
Okay,
there.
tayo na Bechiri. So,
Okay, so it really pronounced it different than what.
yeah.
I'm so already learning, going through English, learning Spanish, but now it's too tough for me going Albanian language also. But yeah,
It's hard. Learning is hard.
good. Ajulina Bikuri, I think that it's Irisa is also absolutely, and big support to my best friend Veronica. Thank you so much, Veronica. We would love to have you all also in our podcast. So be with us. Hi, Nancy. Dodo is doing good. Garima, absolutely amazing podcast. And Erisa is shining, Vansi. And Veronica is also writing Erisa is shining as always. Proud to my best. And doing great. Many comments, like I'm so exhausted, while reading it. I can't go through it. But I'll go. Anixi, Irisha is shining. Irisha is looking good. Irisha is doing
Thank
great.
you, thank you,
I
thank
don't
you.
know if very children watch this podcast. Um, Flora is Risa is really good, and thank you. Those podcasts are really helpful. Thanks a lot, guys. Like I'm seriously exhausted. Still, there are many remaining. I'll just play all those comments like while ending it. Today, like I believe that our viewers are really increasing from India, from Albania, and many other countries. So thank you so much, all the viewers and attended, especially my global educator. So always a profound gratitude from my side. Thanks, William. And that's the end of our today's program. So don't forget for joining for more useful vocabulary, sentences, phrases, knowledge from our intellectual global educators, and as well as my Aritima stars. Learn English swiftly.
For the last 10 years, TEDx speaker Dr. Madhvi Borsi Sinch Insa has been educating students. In the contemporary era, children used to entertain themselves with movie songs, but students under her are interested in learning, singing, and rapping educational songs. She has presented education in the best form, where anyone can do their studies happily with